All right, new this morning, Mark, federal prosecutors announced charges on Tuesday in the 2024 collapse of Baltimore's Francis Scott Key Bridge. Now, this is accusing the Singapore based operator of a ship and a key employee making critical decisions that led to the disaster and the deaths of 6 people. The Dolly crashed into the Francis Scott Key Bridge, and that was on March 26, 2024. And that killed all 6 construction workers who had been filling potholes on the bridge. And the companies and Nair are charged with conspiracy, willfully failing to immediately inform the U.S. Coast Guard of an unknown hazardous condition, obstruction of an agency proceeding, and false statements. Also, new at noon, a woman was found shot to death, and this was in her home in Southeast this morning. A homicide investigation is now underway. Police responded to the 1300 block of Congress Street, and that was for a person reportedly unconscious just before 6:30 this morning. And when they arrived to the scene, they found a woman inside of her home with a gunshot wound. She was pronounced dead at the scene.
Staying in the district, Shanika, a boarded up window now stands as one of the only visible reminders of a shooting along Water Street Southeast. Again, this happened early Saturday morning, and according to D.C. police, they responded just after 2:30 to the scene for a shooting. When they arrived, they found a man who had been shot. He was conscious. He's expected to be okay after being taken to the hospital. Police say that the suspect is a black male who was wearing a ski mask, a long sleeve shirt, blue jeans, and black shoes. Neighbors in the area say that the violence is unsettling, especially in a busy waterfront area, but they hope something can be done to make the river or the area where they live safer.
Still feel fairly safe in the neighborhood, and I hope these people who did this, that they won't do anything like that. I think sometimes the way the police decide how they're going to patrol certain areas, I would like to see some changes.
And Shanika, so far no arrests have been made.
And a Northwest DC high school is grieving the loss of an athlete just weeks away from graduation. Police say a suspect shot and killed 18-year-old Brady Flowers in an alleyway, and that was in Tenleytown. The principal saying he will be greatly missed by all who knew him. And Jackson Reed High School is remembering Flowers as a bright student, classmates remembering him as a talented athlete. And the principal saying Flowers approached his future with determination and purpose. He said Flowers loved football and took pride in being part of the team. He also said that Flowers expressed a strong interest in serving his community through military service or law enforcement. Take a listen.
He was never did anything wrong to me. He seemed like a pretty nice guy. Well, he was a really good athlete, very athletic, worked very hard, and obviously the football team loved him. So.
Yeah, and you can see
He was.
Eli is a student there, and he knew of him at least. And yeah, it's just a sad thing. Police say Flowers was gunned down in an alley, and that was off Wisconsin Avenue Northwest on Thursday. They're offering a $25,000 reward for any information that leads to an arrest. And students say his life was taken just so soon. And talking about hitting home, I know someone who knows this. I've actually met the mother of this child because my aunt, that's her best friend, so that is how close I know this woman. I've met her a couple of times, and it is just sad to see. It's sad to hear. I do know they lived, I believe, in Southwest near the waterfront. He went to a good school.
Yeah.
So to see that a mother has done everything possible to keep her son out of harm's way, going to a really good school, making sure that, he makes his games and, he's in football, looking at colleges, things like that. And just to see that this is the turnout is just so, I don't know, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah,
I have no words.
It is unsettling across the board. I mean, whether it's close to graduation or not. it's going to have an impact not only on the family but also the students who knew him. And I think we reported yesterday that the school is going to have counseling available because it's just impactful. It's unsettling, and there's just a domino effect on the impact that it has on everyone that knew this young man. And it's just it hits close to home. And like you said, you know the family, and for me, Shanika, it's kind of tough to identify with. When I was in school such a long time ago, the only person we lost to violence was, and it wasn't even during school hours or even near the school. It happened in a park, a couple of miles away from where we all went to school, and that was just a devastating experience. His first name was Gary, and just the circumstances surrounding it. It just kind of stayed with us, and it just lingered. While we remained in school for 2 or 3 years after his death. So
it's got to be hard, and I know you remember it like it was yesterday.
I really do, and it was decades ago.
Yeah, well, we know it wasn't yesterday, but
right.
We can't tell how long ago it was.
It just stays with you. In other news, a smoke shop is getting creative in trying to keep out criminals. Uncle Dan's Smoke Shop has security cameras all over, but even that didn't stop teenagers from stealing from the store in October 24. One of the owners, who didn't want to be identified, says that after that, they put a gate up there were broken into again in March of 2025, and then more than $30,000 worth of merchandise stolen between the two burglaries, including thick chains and a jumper cable. The owner wouldn't confirm it's hooked up to anything. The owner of the smoke shop says that he wishes that he didn't have to go through all of this.
And in the district, mail-in ballots for June's primary election are now on their way out to voters. But this year, things will be a bit different. And here's why. It's the first time voters in the district will use ranked choice voting. And it's a sample, as you can see here on your screen, sample ballot for the Ward 1 Democratic Party. And it shows the D.C. delegate race. And you can see 5 candidates in rows to the left, and plus a write-in line, then 5 columns across the top for ranking. So what you'll do, you'll start at column 1, your first choice, go down the rows until you find your favorite candidate and fill in that bubble, and then go to column 2, your second choice, and then do the same. Continue that until you make all of your selections. But remember, to win, a candidate must receive more than 50% of first choice votes, and if no candidate does, the person in the last is eliminated, and their earned votes are redistributed, and that's to the voter's second choice, and then that continues until someone wins. Take a listen.
In our old voting system, you voted for a candidate, and if your candidate lost, your vote was just eliminated, and your ballot was just eliminated. With ranked choice voting, you have more skin in the race. I think it gives the voters an opportunity again to feel like they're being heard.
Yeah, so this is definitely new for the DC area, and just going through that. I mean, we've been talking about this for a while, and
it is here.
And now that it's here,
yeah.
It is still confusing to see this process, because I've never casted a ballot like this. Now, I am a Maryland voter, so I won't be using that anytime soon.
Well, that's why we have experts like Ms. Kenyatta Smith who can do a little hand-holding as folks go through the process. But again, this will be the first year for ranked choice voting, and we'll see how it plays out.